Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am not going to lie to you all. I seriously have spent the past 45 minutes kind of mulling over the situation and trying to figure out the best way to explain it. It's been weighing really heavily on my mind and especially on my heart over these past not even days, couple weeks, to be completely honest with you all. And I think it's time that I kind of spoke out and discussed this a little bit. Now, if you are unfamiliar with my channel, hi, welcome. I tend to stay away from, any type of negativity or things that will cause drama. However, this is kind of an issue that it impacts me as a person, not really as a content creator, but more so as a person and as a fan of things that I really love. And I cannot sit by and watch this go on anymore. So I am aware that most of you probably have no idea what the actual heck this is going to be about, but I need to bring it over here because I need to talk about this. And it's really upsetting to me that this community, and when I say community, I mean American Girl community, Instagram specifically, this is happening. I do want to point out that I do have 5 animals, if you guys don't know, and I have 2 of the cats and the dog in here with me, so just craziness is going to happen. But yeah, I've been hanging out with my girlies, and then my fur girlies, just to kind of, calm my anxiety down a little bit. I've kind of gone over this in my head because I don't usually prepare like things. I just kind of do a lot of off the cuff, but this is kind of something that I really wanted to kind of have, not necessarily scripted, but I wanted to have kind of an outline about what we're going to talk about today. So if you are unaware, over on Instagram, there is this Instagram page for Anonymous American Girl Collector Confessions. Okay, cool. What that means is you send in a DM stating some opinion or experience or really what you think about American Girl, and it's all anonymous. Nobody knows who you are except the person that runs this page. I don't know who runs this page, okay, but they've never given their official identity. I have no idea who they are. Okay, fine. So you submit something and then people comment on it, yeah, I totally agree, or no, I'm not really agreeing with that. Just sometimes there is questionable comments, but I often do comment and interact with the people that submit these confessions because I think it's kind of a cool way. If you don't have a big following and you have something you want to say, absolutely, totally get it out there and, let your voice be heard. So that's amazing. I am a fan of this page. I think it's kind of cool. Again, if you have something you want to say, but you're kind of unsure of how the community is going to feel about it and you don't want somebody to quote unquote come after you, then yes, okay, I think it's a very interesting way to go. So we have this page, okay? And you can basically say whatever you want. Freedom of speech, absolutely, which I completely understand. But a couple of weeks ago, we had a submission that I saw, and I know a lot of other people saw it, obviously, and it's talking about how Etsy shops, they feel that 18-inch tall Etsy shops really should no longer make merch with a particular artist on it for the American Girl dolls. So they're sick of seeing it, they're sick of other people buying it and posting it, and they're just sick of seeing this artist all over their Instagram feed, okay? I understand. I get annoyed with seeing certain things on my feeds too. And if I see it too much and I'm just like, no, I really just don't like this celebrity or whatnot, or this, TV show or something, this makes me uncomfortable or whatever, I simply either mute that person or block them, simply because the block button does not exist just to block people that you argue with. It exists just in case you are just kind of, you just don't want to see stuff anymore. Okay, it exists for a number of reasons. You're annoyed with something, doing it for safety reasons, you're it is there to be used, okay? So a couple weeks go by, and then I have seen multiple submissions on this page about kind of the same topic, but we're no longer in the Etsy world anymore. Now we've moved to people who also share other things besides doll content on their doll page. Now, myself as a creator, I'm very open and honest with all of you, so I do share updates on things that I like, whether that be animals, music, TV, whatever. And I know you guys appreciate that because it allows you to get to know me better as a person. We are here in this community to share our love for dolls. And you meet a friend, okay? You meet someone. You bond over your collection of dolls, okay? You become friends. You cannot only ever talk about dolls with that person, because that's not a true friendship. A true friendship is finding so many interests, or my best friend and I are the complete opposite. But somehow we click and it just works, okay? So we're here to make friends. So if you have a friend that collects dolls, okay, cool. What else do you like? Well, this is my favorite movie, book, TV show, artist, celebrity, whatever. Absolutely. And this is where I'm going to name drop the artist, not anybody in particular, but all of this controversy is around Taylor Swift. Now, before anybody freaks out and says, well, you really aren't qualified to talk about this because you are a Swiftie, I am a very proud Swiftie. I have been ever since she released her first single, so 17 years, over half of my life. And I've spent all of those years kind of explaining why I am a Taylor Swift fan. I shouldn't have to, but when I am passionate about something, you better believe I'm gonna go talk about it. And I am going to kind of set the facts straight as to what is going on and, you know, why this person, you know, has such a big fan base or whatever. So, okay, basically these posts are saying they're tired of seeing Taylor Swift things all over their newsfeed. Now, I know there's a lot of overlap between Taylor Swift and not only the American Girl collecting community, but also other doll collecting communities. I'm not sure as much with, you know, Rainbow High and stuff, but definitely American Girl. And Etsy shops are choosing to capitalize on that. Supply and demand, absolutely. And I know what it is like from behind the scenes of a business standpoint, from a couple different viewpoints of that. And absolutely, if you see that people are wanting something, or people are, you know, something has a really, really big following, or it's a really trendy style or color or whatever, of course you are going to make an overabundance of those and do what you can to make a profit to support yourself, your family, or if it's not your full-time job, just to have a little extra cash to, you know, support your hobby. So let's just pretend that I am an Etsy creator, okay? So I see that this celebrity is kind of everywhere. It's like their prime time, they're like in their biggest year ever, and things are, you know, happening. And I know that the community that purchases my stuff is a really big fan of theirs. This goes for any type of Etsy creator ever, for anything, for even like human clothes and stuff. You know, there are so many Etsy shops out there that create TV show, book, movie, celebrity merch all the time because they know there is a fan base there and they want to support themselves. And it, you know, if it's their livelihood, of course, they're going to make what sells. Now, if that's not for you, then you are absolutely more than welcome to unfollow or not buy from them or whatever. Go find an Etsy shop that makes clothes that you would like to put your dolls in. So the solutions basically are to unfollow, block if necessary, put on mute, whatever you need. I know that there are so many fans out there who are absolutely going to share the cute little pieces of not only Taylor Swift merch, but I've seen other dolls or other types of doll creators do different types of celebrities. I've seen Olivia Rodrigo, Melanie Martinez. I've seen a lot of other artists and everything, but I think it is just because this particular year, Taylor Swift happens to be kind of everywhere. And I know it is an extremely touchy subject, so I'm not here to be like, I'm a Swiftie, you should be a Swiftie too, and everyone should be a Swiftie, blah, blah, blah. No, I know if you do not like a certain celebrity, fine, cool. If our opinions aren't the same, that's fine, because life would be really freaking boring if we all had the same opinions. I say this in almost every one of my doll videos because some people freak out that my favorite American Girl doll is Kirsten Larson. Like, some people freak out that my favorite girl of the year is Isabel Palmer, okay? Like, if we all had the same opinion, there would be no point for us to even communicate because we would all just be the same person. And like, why would we even be here? It doesn't make any sense, okay? Now, the problem over on American Girl Instagram is people are getting scared to post any Taylor Swift related thing because they are worried about being bullied or harassed for liking this particular artist. I'm not scared. If you want all the Taylor Swift content, you can come follow me. It's fine. I'm not afraid of that. It doesn't bother me. I have never been a stranger to telling you guys what I like and what I dislike, and I don't intend to stop now. I'm not afraid of, you know, any negative comments. I was obviously raised with very thick skin, and, you know, because I've had people make comments about me my whole life with my eye condition. So I'm not worried about that. So I have no intentions of stopping sharing any Taylor Swift content anytime soon. So the thing is, people are very, very nervous now. And I've had friends come to me and, you know, other creators and stuff come to me and they're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm kind of afraid to post anything now because people will think I'm in like this cult following and they're going to attack me and whatnot. And I'm like, no. If the problem is I feel like people are kind of insecure about themselves, and when they're insecure, they will project that onto you, and it might be other Etsy creators seeing that other people's Etsy shops are thriving, so that's why they're, you know, upset and they're trying to, you know, figure out a way to make sure that their products sell more or whatever. Okay, that is not the way to do it. If you don't like an artist, that is okay. If you literally do not like what you are seeing on your feed, there is a block button, okay? Use it. I use it a lot, okay? If I'm like friends with someone and we're like mutuals or whatever, but some of their stuff I just don't really like, then you could just mute them or unfollow if you want to. But I mean, muting is obviously you still follow each other, but the block button is there and it is to be used. My biggest problem with this is, we are not here to bully each other, okay? There is enough of that crap going around for 1,000,001 other reasons that I never get into. I never touch on any type of doll drama because it really just, I don't have time for that. But when you come after people for something they are passionate about and something they really love and want to share, and then, you know, they mix their two hobbies together, Taylor Swift, collecting dolls, put them in a cute Swiftie outfit, absolutely. Well, it just makes them feel like the thing that makes them happy is pointless and worthless, and they feel ashamed of liking that certain thing, and that is not what we are here to do as a community. Correct me if I'm wrong. We are here to lift each other up because let's be real here, people. We are in a very, very difficult situation here because we are adults that are collecting dolls. Dolls which people see are for children. So we have to defend our hobby every day. We don't need to double defend our hobby, okay? There is no different than people making merch for any other TV show or movie or book or whatever. It's just an artist, okay? And it's just absolutely mind-boggling, and it really disgusts me that people are like, you should not be posting this because, you know, I don't like to see it. Well, if you don't like to see it, unsubscribe to me, unfollow, block me if you want to. I don't really care. I have created a very safe space for my subscribers here, and I really hope you all know that. That is my goal. I never try and bring out anything negative, but I don't know if you can really tell, but this has really, really got to me, and I do not take it lightly when people criticize what makes other people happy. You all know that this is my happy place, okay? My doll room is my happy place. Yeah, like it took me years to get here to have my own doll room, but this is my happy place. And I have people all the time, why do you collect dolls? Do you know how much money you've wasted? You should sell those, blah, blah, blah. That's like, why do you like Taylor Swift? Do you know that blah, blah, blah? All she does is write songs about blah. If you actually took the time to look into said artist, TV show, whatever, sports team, whatever, and like looked into things, you would find that there is so much more. And I will say, yeah, I don't like that thing. And maybe I will go and research it, and then I can really be like, okay, yeah, I'm not really vibing with this, and then move on. I don't have to look it up and then be like, well, I don't like this because 1, 2, 3. You don't need to list off points, okay? Just unfollow, unfriend, block, mute, whatever you have to do to keep the peace in your life. Do not go around bullying people for what they like. I'm sorry if this came off a little bit ranty or harsh. I just kind of, it's really just, it's not even that it's about Taylor Swift, okay? Like, I'm used to that. My main concern here is that there are people that are bullying people now anonymously, and people are afraid to post on their own personal or, you know, personal doll accounts, okay? People should not be afraid to post things because they're worried about what's going to happen. And I'm not afraid to post things. I'm really just, again, this isn't just because it's about Taylor Swift, okay? If this was about like any other artist or any other topic, I would be like, no, you should not be bullying people for posting this over on their account. You don't like it, you don't have to see it. And I know that's been what a lot of people are saying in the comments. And some of the submissions are like, yeah, well, I know I've been told to like unblock and unfollow, but I really feel that it's like unnecessary for people to make this type of content or make these doll clothes and stuff. it might be unnecessary for you, but for that Etsy creator, it's necessary for them to put food on the table. So they're going to make what sells. Again, I'm sorry if this just came off as super harsh. I don't know if you guys will ever see this. I'm not nervous to post this. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm making this and I might need to like chill out for a little bit. But like I said, it's been weighing on my heart a lot over the past couple of weeks. And you guys know I'm very, very strong on speaking out and, you know, standing up for what you believe in. And the bullying, we do not tolerate that here. I do not tolerate that anywhere in my actual life. If you just, no, it's not cool. It's really disgusting and it needs to stop. And I don't really know what is going to happen. See, like I said, I liked the page because yeah, you have some controversial opinions, but I've never ever seen any bullying going on, and I've never seen people get nervous like this to post some stuff, and it's really upsetting. And like I said, it's the only word I can find for it is absolutely disgusting, because as a community, we are supposed to lift each other up and kind of, you know, help each other, because like I said, we're adults and we collect dolls, which the world thinks are for children. Okay, so we are already like, I don't even know what to say we are. I don't want to say like in the minority here, but you know, we kind of are, because, you know, we're a very niche group of people, and there's not very, well, okay, there are a lot of us, but again, there's not very many of us. So we need to support each other. And this is not the way to do it, my friends. So if you guys have anything you would like to add, you are more than welcome to add down below. I need to stress, keep your comments respectful. If you disagree with me, again, totally fine. Do not flip out in the comments, okay? Everything is going to be okay. I just needed to voice my opinion, and I really needed to speak out for those that are afraid to post stuff that they love now because of this hatred that is coming across because of these posts. It is nothing to do with the page personally. Like I said, I think it's a great place for expressing yourself, but this particular topic was kind of teetering on like it really needs to stop, and it should not be happening anymore, because like I said, people are being afraid. They're afraid to post things. And if you want to post your doll in a cute Taylor Swift sweatshirt, please go do it after watching this video. Go ahead, go post it. You know, it's just, it's your page. You can do it with it, whatever you want. So with all of that being said, I hope you all kind of understand where I'm coming from, or if you were unaware of this situation, this kind of filled you in on what was going on. Again, I'm sorry if this came off as kind of ranty. I tried not to make it that way, but this has really, really been upsetting me, and people I care about are getting hurt, and that's not cool. We're here to support each other and build each other up. So if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.